Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Today is garlic planting day, and the varieties that I am planting are chestnut red, which is our personal favorite, and music garlic, which is going to be closer to like your grocery store variety of garlic, but this is much better tasting. Also got my blood meal, so let's go ahead and get started. So the garlic is all planted. I planted the music garlic and the chestnut red garlic. I planted each clove about 2 to 3 inches apart, or a little bit more. That's about the space you want to give them, just depending on what the mature bulb size is for the variety of garlic that you're planting. You want to make sure that the bulb has enough space to develop. You also want to make sure that when you're growing garlic that you are keeping where it's growing weed free. Garlic does not like competition when it's growing. And I don't know how that relates to other garlic plants, but I know that having a weedy garden with your garlic is not good for it. So make sure that you're keeping it weeded. Make sure that you are planting it in with a nitrogen rich fertilizer, whatever you choose. Just use whatever you have within your means. Make sure that you are watering it before like the cold sets in. Once winter sets in, you don't really need to water your garlic, especially if it's like, you know, freezing temperatures and things like that. I don't usually do anything to my garlic after it's planted besides that first watering. You can also cover your garlic with, last year we covered it with like a, I think it was some kind of like hay type of material. That was a mistake because it was like the kind that had like seeds in it. So we had a lot of weed sprout from that. So I don't recommend hay that isn't the non-seeded, like the clean hay. They do have that. I know there's other materials that you can cover your garlic in just to kind of insulate it, protect it. I'm not going to do that, but I do cover my beds with like fencing mesh type of material that you saw in the video, because we do have stray cats outside, we have our cats outside, we've got groundhogs, squirrels, chipmunks, all those things like to dig in dirt. So I like to keep them covered just to deter any animals from jumping up there and you know, digging up my garlic. Hopefully in the next few weeks, with warmer temperatures, my garlic will go ahead and root. If you see any growth above the surface prior to, you know, your freezing temperatures, that's okay. The garlic will be fine. You can like mulch over it. You can use mulch, you can use the hay, you can use whatever you have available, or you can just leave it. It'll be fine. You'll notice that, you know, once the garden starts to wake up in spring, your garlic will also wake up and continue on growing. So just keep an eye out for that in the spring. Once your garlic starts back up in spring, you want to continue with a regular weekly fertilizer, start at regular waterings, and then come, depending on your growing season, around May, early May, late May, you'll start seeing your garlic scapes come up. That is the flower. Once those start to curl a bit, you can go ahead and cut them off if you want. They're delicious. You can eat them. You can compost them, do whatever you want with them, but if you leave them on, they will curl up and then they'll straighten out, and then they'll form a bulblet, or what is it, bulblet, something. It's the flower at the end of that curly stem, and you can either let that go to seed, which will take energy from that garlic bulb beneath it, or you can like cut that off and eat that flower. Like every part of the garlic is delicious. Each new leaf is a layer upon that garlic bulb. So once your garlic leaves start to dry up, starting from the base up, that's how you know your garlic is almost ready to harvest. You want to wait till you've got, I think it's like 5 to 6 leaves that are brown before you start harvesting your garlic. If you're unsure if your garlic is ready or big enough yet, just pull some of that dirt away from the bulb and just check the size, and then kind of gauge from there if your garlic is ready. That's usually around June, sometimes July. I know I've waited till July some years to pull up my garlic. So yeah, just we'll do more videos in the future, so to keep up with this, for anyone that is going to be growing garlic for the first time, we will stay in touch with videos as far as what's going on with that. But let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.